So it looks really great right there. But here she comes on the skyline. And she's running the cover that's on screen right there, but unfortunately that's right across my field of fire, and it just doesn't look good. And it's extremely...
Found ammo. Heads up.
Nice.
Up there. Marksman.
There should be audio here, but I'm not hearing it, so. But she's perfectly functional. She can head track me. She's playing the proper animations when she turns to face me. She can walk along with me, but she's completely dead. There's nothing going on there. She's just a mannequin. If you compare that to this, which is, let's make her angry. Let's give her some animations to play. Let's tell her when she should glance at me. Let's give her some expressions on her face. And underlying all this, it's the same Elizabeth. She can still turn to face you. Smart Terrain. All of a sudden, Elizabeth is pretty connected to the world. In this example of a street, I just threw Smart Terrain everywhere for her to play with. Now, as a player, I'm cheating a little bit. We're also missing a little VO here, but that's okay. I'm cheating a little bit because I know where the VO is, the Smart Terrain is. I'm kind of turning to look to see if she's using the Smart Terrain over by the window that I placed. So it's cool that she's systemically using this. There is no scripting here. It's just her systems running and wanting to use the Smart Terrain. But like I said, I'm cheating. I know where everything is. And we're not shipping developers with the product to sit behind the players and tell them to look at certain things, right? We want to cheat this system a little bit to get the highest probability that the players will see these things. So this is where I was talking about earlier, like we could teleport Elizabeth into these Smart Terrains where she'd be locked into her first frame of animation. And if the player turned and saw her, she would just continue the animation as she just started. If the player never turned and saw her, she could teleport out or into another Smart Terrain. Now in this particular case, I really think she's moving over to the railing because I put Smart Terrain here, and I'm a little bit surprised she's not here. And I turn just in time to see her kick this guy in the nuts. His hat falls off, he sits down, and she goes over to the railing. Settled on the one-button press solution. Ultimately, this was no more complicated than a normal reload. And something weird happened. It turned out that improving the design also improves the narrative. We started to hear war stories around the office. I was down to my last bullet and Elizabeth threw me a weapon at the last second. People aren't saying what the system actually is, which is essentially a reload. They're talking about it through the lens of this companion character coming to help you and saving you at the last minute. So from a narrative standpoint, we're building that relationship with the player without even realizing it. So again, the player experience and the illusion of life working here.